Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist channel here on YouTube.
Hey, I'm Bill Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Good morning, freedom lovers. I am Jimmy, your Astute Tourist. Welcome to Independence Day Cup of Joe Live. It is Tuesday, July 4th, 2023, and that's right, it is the 4th of July. It is a day to celebrate our freedoms, our liberties, and our separation from the tyranny of the British Empire. Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope everybody's having a good day. It's going to be a great day today. It's probably my favorite holiday of the year above all others, and I want to just wish happy Independence Day to everybody. Let's go right over to the chat and say good morning to some of the folks that are here. We have somebody new in the house. Scotty Too Hottie. Tss, pss. Formerly known as Lone Cross MTP. It's Scotty Too Hottie MTP. Hi, Scott. Good morning to you. Happy Independence Day, my friend. Was formerly known as Lone Cross, going through a late midlife crisis. Just decided to make something with my name in it. Well, that's all right, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Sharon Rowland is here. Sharon Rowland. Good morning, Sharon, all the way from South Georgia. Good morning to you, my friend. Happy 4th to you. And Law Jones is here. Good morning, Law. It's good to see you, as always. Yo, 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 yo. Look who got up early this morning. Good morning, Eddie. Eddie Lugo Studios is here with us. It's good to see you, my friend. Good morning. Happy 4th of July to you. And let's see. Did I get everybody? So Jen Cohen is here. Good morning, Jen. The moderator extraordinaire is here, Jen Cohen. Thank you, Jen, for coming in. Happy 4th to you. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right on. Well, good morning to you guys. And like I said, it is the 4th of July. It's a very steamy and wet 4th of July here in the Northeast. It is humid here, hot and humid. I'm just looking. Did I miss Shirley? Is Shirley here? Shirley is here. Glitter bombs to you, Shirley. Good morning, my friend. Happy Independence Day to you as well. I'm glad you could come in. And let's do this first things first. Best sip of the day. Cheers, everybody. Good morning. Oh, that's good. I just love my morning coffee. Talk about it every day, but there's nothing like a good hot cup of coffee in the morning, a good hot cup of Joe, as we say. But I'm glad to have you here. It's I actually have the day off today, believe it or not. I did have to work yesterday, but I woke up bright and early at 4:30, 04:30 hours this morning. I was actually woken up, not on purpose, but my son in his his entourage, they're going deep sea fishing today. So he was up and getting ready for that. So I kind of heard some of the noises and the stirring in the house, and it woke me up, and of course I couldn't sleep. So good morning to you. As you can see, I'm sporting my 1765 shirt, Sons of Liberty. There it is. This we will defend. This we will defend. I consider myself a member of the Sons of Liberty for sure. How's everybody celebrating today? Everybody having cookouts today? Good things going on? I'm looking through the chat. Eddie says he could not sleep, been up since 3 a.m. Oh my goodness, Eddie. I mean, I'm glad you're with us but this morning, but I'm sorry that you couldn't sleep. I hope you're not in any discomfort or anything like that. Just kept awake and got up. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Happens to me too. I was stirring around 4. I think that's why I heard Nick and him getting up. But I just noticed that Jen, always taking care of my business for me. Good morning, Jen. Thank you. As always, don't forget to hit the like button, share us out, and subscribe to the channel. It's that important. Good morning, Mom. We missed you yesterday. I hope all is well with you. Nancy is here. She's good morning and sporting some American flags there. So today, I was asking how you're celebrating. Are you having cookouts? Are you going to be traveling? Are you staying in? Eddie says Alice is working today, and I'll be home doing chores and taking care of the kitties. Probably a good nap later. Well, considering you've been up since 4:30 or I'm sorry, 3 o'clock, it's probably a good idea. Speaking of pets, I got a molly hair in my mouth. We'll wash that down. Anyway, so yeah, how's everybody going to be celebrating? Alice is working, so Eddie is going to be doing some stuff around the house. We, Sharon, Eddie, take your medicine. She's making sure that you're doing the right thing. She's the house mom for all of us. Sharon's a good girl. Thank you, Sharon. You take good care of us. Today, myself and my lovely bride, we are going to be traveling to Massachusetts this morning after the stream. We're going to be going to the town of Lexington and the town of Concord, Mass. And why am I going there, you say? Why am I going there? Well, Lexington is the site of the shot heard round the world. And if you're not familiar with the shot heard round the world, you should be. But if you're not, that's where the first actual real official battle of the fight for independence happened. You've all heard of Paul Revere. Paul Revere and his group of freedom riders saw the light in the bell tower at the North Church, the old North Church. Remember, one if by land, two if by sea? Well, they saw one light was in the tower at the church. And they went on their historic ride to warn the colonies that the British were on their way. And why were they on their way? They were going to secure the powder and armaments that the colonists had stored in Lexington. And that's where the shot heard round the world happened. When the British arrived there, they were met with a group of Minutemen who were there to defend the armaments and the powder and the muskets and whatnot. And somebody fired a shot. Not really sure whether it was on the colonist side or the British side, but that's better known as the shot heard round the world, and that was what started the battle for independence. So we'll be going there today because my next installment, my next episode of A Revolutionary Minute is going to be on that very thing. It'll be on the Battle of Lexington and Concord at Lexington Green. We're going to be going to the North Bridge. The battle started in Lexington, and it made its way they made their way to Concord, Mass, to the North Bridge, and the British met their match, so to speak. When the battle was finished, approximately 300 British troops were killed and wounded, and about 95 of the colonists. Very decisive battle, but it was a very short-lived celebration for the colonists because it was a long, hard road from there. And if you know American history, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It was a long, hard battle. Valley Forge being one of the worst ones in the winter. So let's do this. Let me read this. The American Revolution, also called United States War of Independence or the American Revolutionary War, 1775 to 1783. They called it an insurrection. Great Britain called it an insurrection by which 13 of Great Britain's North American colonies won political independence and went on to form the United States of America. The war followed more than a decade of growing estrangement between the British Crown and a large and influential segment of its North American colonies that was caused by British attempts to assert greater control over colonial affairs after having long adhered to a policy of salutary neglect. Until early in 1778, the conflict was a civil war between the British Empire, but afterwards it became an international war as France in 1778 and Spain in 1779 joined the colonies against Britain. Meanwhile, the Netherlands, which provided both official recognition of the United States and financial support for it, was engaged in its own war against Britain. From the beginning, sea power was vital in determining the course of the war, lending to British strategy a flexibility that helped compensate for the comparatively small numbers of troops sent to America and ultimately enabling the French to help bring about the final British surrender at Yorktown. So there's a little brief synopsis of the War of Independence. And now this. As you know, we try to do this segment a couple times a week. This week in history, and we're going to do this day in history. It is July 4th. And on this day, July 4th in 1754, George Washington gives Fort Necessity to France. In 1774, Orangetown resolutions adopted in the province of New York, one of many protests against the British Parliament's coercive acts. In 1776, on this day, according to popular legend, the Liberty Bell rings for the Second Continental Congress. In 1776, the U.S. Congress proclaimed the Declaration of Independence and independence from Great Britain. Thomas Jefferson presented the Declaration of Independence to John Hancock, President of the Congress, and thus they declared their independence from Great Britain, and that was just the start of it. Jen says, I'm so educational. I am about this. I mean, I like history, but American history is my thing, especially the War of for Independence and how we got it. And I'm very passionate about our freedoms and liberties, if you haven't figured that out yet. And I believe that our freedoms and our liberties right now are under attack, and that we need to do everything that we can to protect what we have. That's why I'm a self-proclaimed son of liberty. It's important. I like the freedom to be able to do pretty much what I want to do and not being told exactly what I need to do. So, good morning, Stillinya is here. Bone Tired Travel is here. Good morning, Denise. My great times 7 grandfather fought in the... Wow, that's awesome. Fought in the Revolutionary War. Denise is on antibiotics. She's having that nasty tooth going. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, wow, we have music too. Yeah, can you hear that? We need fireworks. Yeah, I didn't have time to produce any fireworks for you, but we do have America the Beautiful in the background, so thank you for noticing. My mother says, happy 4th of July, all going to the pool at 9 and at time the clubhouse at 2. You guys gonna have a cookout, Mom? Little potluck? You were called off last night for low census? Thank you, Sharon. Our freedoms are 100% under attack, and you're damn right they are. It's funny you say that, Scott, but since I was a little boy, and I don't know if any of that reincarnation in that is true, but I've had dreams and memories of being alive during that time. Is it something that I've just manifested because I'm interested in that era? I don't know, but I feel as if I lived in Boston during that time. I don't know. What I do know is that I consider myself an American patriot, a modern day one, and I want to protect the things that we have. And without getting too political, like I've said, our liberties and our freedoms are under attack in this country, and we need to do everything that we can. Like my shirt says, this we'll defend. Let's see, on this day, 1789, the first U.S. Tariff Act signed by President Washington. In 1796, the first Independence Day celebration is held. In 1802, the first military academy opens at West Point. In 1803, the Louisiana Purchase is announced to the American people by President Thomas Jefferson. In 1817, Chief Engineer James Geddes begins construction on the Erie Canal, one of the first great engineering works in North America. In 1826, past presidents Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both die on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. President John Quincy Adams calls visible and palpable remarks of divine favor. It's amazing they both died on the same day. They were friends and they were adversaries, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. In 1827, slavery is abolished in New York. 1828, construction begins on the B&O, the Baltimore and Ohio First U.S. Passenger Railroad. In 1829, the cornerstone is laid for the second U.S. Mint at Chestnut and Juniper Street in Philadelphia, the Grecian Temple. In 1831, America, My Country 'Tis of Thee, with lyrics by Samuel Francis Smith, has the first public performance at Park Street Church in Boston, Mass. Well, and there you go. As I read down through, but this has been This Week in History. This Week in History. And a lot more history to come. Scotty. Jimmy's going to make a shirt with a big AP and big letters that stands for the Astute Patriot. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I'll have to give you credit for that, for sure. Let's see. Only 5 patients in the hospital. Wow, that's good, right? They're having pulled pork and a potluck with music. That sounds like fun. That's a fun group you have there. Right, for the public, yes, not for my paycheck. I hear that. Still looking. Thank you, Sharon. I like this shirt. This happens to be, whoop, I always get that wrong. This happens to be a grunt style shirt. Not a sponsor, but if they want to be, we'll certainly take them on. All right. We got our joke. I got to find, there it is. All right, so, Jen, why did the strawberry cry? He found himself a jam. In a jam. Let me do that again. Why did the strawberry cry? He found himself in a jam. Oh, for goodness sake. The rim shot not working. Okay, well, we had it working. All right, so we think of our history as so long ago, but it really wasn't. We still have many of the forts and their contents still here, and that is so true, right? That's so true. It's been, in 3 years, it'll be the 250th anniversary of us declaring our independence from Britain. 250 years is a long time, it seems like. But not really. If you think about some of the countries in the world, they've been around for thousands of years. Our country was born 250 years ago. I'm not sure why the rim shot's not working now. Anyway, well, we'll have to do it without the rim shot. Oh, now it's working. Cat's Crazy World. Terry is here. Good morning, Terry. Why did the cucumber cry? It found itself in a pickle. Right on. Keep it coming. Good morning, Angie. Bariatica's around. Good morning. Good day to you. We are celebrating Independence Day here in the United States. It is a big deal. Oh, that is a good one. But good morning, everybody. Let's see. What else do I have here? Let's do this. If you haven't seen the new video that I did, I'm looking at you and she has a black and blue armpit this morning. I fell hard yesterday. Oh my gosh. That's right, Angie. Long time no see. It's good to see you. Hope all is well in Germany. Hope the weather is good. I hope you've been having a good day. It's her lunchtime. I'm assuming you're working, Angie. I saw a meme this morning when I was getting ready, and it said, I hope you have a good day at work today, England. I just find that funny. That's the kind of crazy humor that I have. All right, so if you haven't seen the new video I produced, this one happens to be where the idea of a revolution began. So let's check this one out. You know, after the commercials,
data security is at the forefront. Companies come to us with their ideas,
see if I can...
and we help then take that.
Hey, I'm Jimmy, your astute tourist, and this is a Revolutionary Minute.
Tucked away on Union Street, the Green Dragon Tavern was more than just a place to grab a drink. It was a hotbed of revolutionary fervor, a meeting place where patriots gathered to discuss the ideas that would shape a nation. In the late 18th century, this historic establishment became a hub for some of the brightest minds of the Revolution. Samuel Adams, Paul Revere, and other key figures would frequent the tavern, hatching plans, rallying support, and fanning the flames of independence. Located near the waterfront and close to the Boston Harbor, the Green Dragon Tavern played a vital role in coordinating the Sons of Liberty's efforts to resist British rule. This humble establishment became a crucial center of intelligence gathering, exchanging news, and secrets in the fight for liberty. The walls of the Green Dragon Tavern witnessed heated debates, passionate speeches, and intricate strategies being crafted. It was here that the spark of the revolution burned brightest, as ordinary citizens and influential leaders strategized for a future free from tyranny. The Green Dragon Tavern, its very existence, was a symbol of resistance, a place where ideas took shape and the spirit of freedom thrived. This humble building left an indelible mark on the course of history, forever etching itself into the legacy of the American Revolution. So next time you stroll through the historic streets of Boston, take a moment to reflect on the rich history housed within the walls of the Green Dragon Tavern, a place where ideas flourished and a nation was born. Thank you for joining us for this episode of A Revolutionary Minute. Stay tuned for more intriguing stories from the era that shaped America. And remember, history is only a minute away. How'd you like that? That's number 2 in our installments of A Revolutionary Minute, and more to come. Like I said, we're going to Lexington Green today, and that'll be the next one. We'll be talking about the start of the battle for independence, and everything that entailed from there. So, Terry has a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? It wanted to stay away from the KFC parking lot. Nice. Oh, goodness me. So if you haven't been over to my channel and actually watch that video, you've seen it now, but if you wouldn't mind, go over and give it a like and maybe comment on it. And I would appreciate that because it all helps the algorithm, of course. And yeah, so there you go. So let's see. That's about all I had planned. Let's talk. Sharon says, Jimmy, that was awesome. I really like that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know, we all of us content creators, we work hard coming up with content, and we work hard trying to come up with ideas. And even though we started our channel as a travel channel, you know, and what did I think? I don't know. We were going to go to Disney World and show me walking around Disney World. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody does. There's a lot of travel channels that do that. I wanted to do something different. We'll still be making those the videos where we're visiting places and driving and going there, but I wanted to do something that I have a passion for, which is history, of course, and American history. You know, at some point I want to be able to take the RV and drive the country and go to these places like Philadelphia and Mount Rushmore and you know, places that we've learned about when we were in school, about this country, the history of this country. So Scott says, I made a community page yesterday and posted 4 pics of me in the Revolutionary War uniform when younger. That's awesome. So that's in your community page, is on your YouTube, I'm guessing. I love that. Scott sent me pictures of his reenactment, some of the reenactment stuff that he did. And yesterday we were talking about July 3rd was the end of the Gettysburg battle during the Civil War, and how they wore woolen uniforms. And you can see Scott wearing some of the woolen uniforms. Now, he was a Revolutionary War actor, so but not much different. Roasting. I can't imagine what those folks went through in terms of the conditions, you know, during the Revolution, during, you know, Gettysburg. It was a hot, very hot, humid day. The first 3 days in July, the 1st through the 3rd. And those guys are wearing those heavy woolen uniforms. My goodness. And then we learn about Valley Forge, where it's like one of the coldest winters on history. And these poor guys are out there eating tree bark and trying to survive the winter, but fighting for our freedom. So got to think about that stuff when we sit down and we throw a burg and a dog on the grill. Again, it was like, you know, with Memorial Day, the official start of summer, and 4th of July, it's, you know, fireworks and swimming and barbecues and that, but you got to remember why we're doing these things, why we celebrate these things. It's so, so very important. Does anyone know the meaning of treason? It means that the British could have drugged the founding fathers of this country before they got the establishment therein perfected to their death. That's true. When they all signed that Declaration of Independence, they basically signed their death warrant. And a lot of those guys had to go into hiding, including their families. Think about what tyranny is. Think about, one group trying to control another group. How would you like me to come to your house today with a group of armed marauders, kick your door in and say, look, we're throwing you out of your house. We're taking your house. Thanks. Bye-bye. Those things happened back then. I know you wouldn't want that to happen. I don't want it to happen. That's why we have the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. They're so important. Don't let the naysayers tell you that those things don't mean anything. They mean a lot. It's so, so very important. John says, good morning, John. You don't want to drive the RV in Philadelphia. Well, no, you're right. But we do tow the Wrangler. But I do want to travel and go to these historic places. And see these sites and film them, film our experiences. But along with that, I still want to make my my little shorts, my Revolutionary Minute shorts, and some others as well. So Sharon went over and saw Scott's photos. Yeah, how is your knee doing, John? I hope you're doing well. You're going to put your poetry there, Scott. That's great. You were part of a cannon crew. How cool is that? I have some videos. So I went to that. I talk about going to, it's in West, I'm going to get the town wrong. Charleston, New Hampshire. It's called Fort Number 4. I'm sure today they must be doing some reenactments there. But I got to do a bunch of filming there when they did some of that reenactment stuff, and they were camping there, and I got to film a lot of the cannon fire, and it's pretty interesting. I really liked it a lot. Just going through the chat. No show today, Eddie? You're not doing a show? Everyone's saying hi to John. Oh, Jen just posted the link to Scott's photos. So if you want to see those, head on over there when we're done here. My mom. You take after your mom and dad. We both loved history. Dad loved to read history books all the time. He did. Brian Kilmeade's book, for example. Leishmaniasis. He still could. What is that, Mom? Not sure what you mean there. The first couple may regret it before they get me. No quickie this morning, Eddie? Hi, Kesha. Good morning to you. Happy 4th to you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. It is early. You guys are starting the day early with me. Don't forget to hit the like button, share us out, and let people know that we're here live. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and this goes for the people that are watching in the replay, we would really appreciate it. We have a lot to offer on our channel. We do a lot of lives, of course. We do travel stuff. We do history stuff. We do cinematic trailers. You name it. We've done a little bit of everything. So sign up today. You can also become a member of our channel. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Eddie. And same with you, John. That swollen knee today. Get that cuff on there. Let's see. Sending hugs to Eddie. I'm going to send hugs to John, too. I'm going to actually send hugs to all of you. Hugs are good. John says, I couldn't get to sleep last night, so I got up at midnight at 3. I went into my downstairs bedroom. Terry says she's going to the in-laws later today. Oh, Mom says wish he still could. Talking about my dad and reading. That's all right, Eddie. You do what you got to do, brother. I hope you feel better. And look, we'll catch you tomorrow. If not, you do a lot of lives, which I think is awesome. I hung with you guys, you and JNS and the mustard drill for a little bit yesterday, and you guys do a lot of live streams, which is awesome. That was a good show. I noticed that Jeremy, he took a page out of my thing. He was doing the this day in history, which was kind of cool. Jen says, join me and become a member. Thanks, Jen. Let's see. Gaylor's didn't sleep last night either. I fell hard. Yeah, Sharon, you got to take it easy. Stop. Don't be falling now. Many of us losses. Yeah, many of us are hurting today. Good morning, Paul from PSV Odyssey. Thank you for thanks for posting my lives every day, my friend. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you coming in. You get a cool star next to your name. Yeah, that's right. And I'm trying to find a way to thank you guys even more as members. I got my new T-shirts in the mail yesterday. That was exciting. I forgot to bring them in. I may have to get up and go get them for you. May have to go off camera for just a second to go get the T-shirts so I can show you guys what the new shirts look like. Let's see. Everybody's saying good morning, happy and safe 4th of July to you and your family, Kesha. Did you hear I got a cat? Missy is her name. That's awesome. You are the cat crazy world woman. You used to be the crazy cat woman, weren't you? Wasn't that your handle? My mother has a cat named Melissa. Jen is sending hugs to everyone. I think that is great. As you know, hugs are important. All right, so I'm going to get up real quick. I'm going to run and go get those T-shirts. You guys hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. I hate doing that. I hate getting up and leaving while on camera, but let's see. We can run over if Eddie's not doing his show. We can just support each other in this PMA care ward, right? It's our show now. That's right, John. I haven't even put the collab cam up. Collab cam. If anybody wants to come over, let me put that in the chat. How remiss of me. I didn't put the... I was just so excited this morning about sharing all my thoughts on Independence Day. So there's the link if anybody wants to come up. I know it's a little late, but hey, Matt, Backlash Fisherman is here. Good morning to you, sir. Cheers to you. All right, so let me do this. So I've been designing some t-shirts, and here's one of them. I'm probably going to wear this one today. Let's see. So that's my 1776. That has the Minuteman on it. And the sleeve has the American flag on it. So that's and you can, if you're interested in any of these shirts, you can go over to the Etsy store and pick them up. So that's one of the shirts I've designed. And then this here's the channel shirt that has the new logo on it. And then on the back, it has the logo in big fashion with YouTube on there. So, and that one's for sale over at Etsy as well. So if you're interested in any of these shirts, let me know. And if you have a problem acquiring one, let me know and I'll hook you guys up. But so those are some of the. I have another one that, but I wore it yesterday. It's actually I don't think. Let me go over to this. See if I can interact with this. Sometimes they don't let you interact with them. So that's that shirt. So they come in all kinds of colors. I have another one that I designed, but it's not here. I'll have to pull that up later. We'll pull that one up later on another day. But those are the shirts there. Jen just put up the link for the Etsy store. So if anybody's interested, we appreciate your 10 shades of gray. Yeah, there's a lot of gray, a lot of black. Black is a slimming color. That's why I like it. Yeah, there's red and green and blue and all of that. And we're going to continue to keep designing shirts. I kind of like it. And, you know, if I'm the only one that gets the shirts, I'm good with that too. But yeah, so there you go. So that's just some of the swag. So I was excited that came in the mail yesterday, and I was like, yeah, my new shirts are in, and they fit good. So the other one that I have, it's a fictitious brewing company that I made up. It's the Boston Distilling and Brewing Company, established in 1898, and it's got a keg on it and some hops, and it's not a real company, but it's a kind of a cool shirt. It looks very legit, so that's the new shirt. So, well, look, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic Independence Day. I'm excited to be traveling today. Hopefully the rain will hold off. I didn't even look at the weather. Let's see. I hope you guys have good weather in your neck of the woods. I bet in South Georgia, Sharon, it's probably hot. So right now here in the Northeast, 67 degrees. It's cloudy. It says rain at 7, 30%, 30% rain at 9, 40, 50%. It's going to rain this afternoon. But you know what? We're going anyway. I don't care. We're going anyways. I got some filming to do. I'm going to bring the drone and hopefully get some drone shots down there too. I don't believe they're doing any reenactments down there, but we're going to be doing, they're doing some other stuff. So I know there's some tours and things. So we'll see. Should be a lot of fun. My mother says we need a PMA shirt. It's a good idea, Mom. John says, I think I'll just stay home and celebrate my independence. I think that's a good idea. Whether you're staying home or you're going out or you're cooking and if you're doing fireworks, just be careful, please. We're born with 10 digits. Keep all 10 of them, please. We need a PMA shirt. Okay. I'm going to definitely take that into consideration. Have a good day. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It'll be Hump Day Cocktail Hour tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. We're back to our regularly scheduled program tomorrow. But we'll be back tomorrow evening. But speaking of PMA, positive mental attitude, employ a positive mental attitude every day. PMA will save your day. Believe me when I tell you that PMA has saved my life. It certainly has. I am living proof that it works. Thinking positive and being positive every day will push the negative energy out. Remember, we've talked about energy and frequency, and you're going to push all of the bad energy away. You're going to have a good day. You'll have a good week. You'll have a good life. Believe me, it works. You know, some days life throws you a curveball, but it's how you handle it is the important part. And if you go into it with a positive thought and positive outlook, Eddie, don't forget to take the trash out tonight. You guys are killing me. So yeah, PMA. Remember that. Keep our first responders in your thoughts today. Our healthcare workers like Denise, and many other doctors and nurses and EMS folks and firefighters and police officers, and they're out there every day 24/7 working selflessly to help protect us and keep us safe, keep us healthy. Thank one of them. Thank all of them for their service. Speaking of service, our men and women of the armed forces, our veterans, thank a veteran today. Those folks are out there every day on the proverbial wall, protecting our liberties and our freedoms and keeping us from harm. Because there's people, domestic and abroad, that want to bring harm to all of us and try to take away our freedoms and liberties. They're under attack today, folks. Stay true to what the founding fathers, what they worked hard for. Those people worked hard so that we can sit here and do these things and sit at home and celebrate, or take the trash out, or get in the car and go to Lexington and Concord. Those are all freedoms that we have that some people don't get to enjoy around the world, and we need to protect them by all means. This I will defend. This I will defend. Make a difference in somebody's day. Smile at somebody. Say a kind word. Shake a hand. Give them a hug. You never know what somebody's story is. Everybody has one. Some of those stories are not so good, and you can just change their outlook for the day if you just smile at them. It's important. Try to make a difference in somebody's day every day. Thank you, guys. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Thanks for coming in. Every day you wake up with me and we have a cup of coffee and we have a few laughs and play a rim shot or two, and I give you guys a history lesson and you guys give me a lesson as well. I appreciate that. So I guess that's going to do it for now. Celebrate Independence Day and do it safely. I want to wish everybody peace today and love from deep down in my heart. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist, and you all have a great holiday today. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.